8 Immortals, Part Xian, Trigrams, and the Health Disruptors. A preview on Medical Jing, Part 1 of 3. While many are familiar with the story of Monkey in the Chinese novel Journey to the West, Ji, not many are aware there's also a classic novel called Journey to the East, Ji. This mythic novel by a Ming scholar Wu Yuantai is on the 8 immortals crossing the sea to return to their abode at Penlai Island. But these 3-part clips are not about the novel. Instead, I highlight the special features and interesting stories of each immortal, how they relate to the 8 I Ching trigrams, and their connection with the primary Chinese medicine imbalances. Li Tieguai, Inner Light. Being the oldest soul in the group, Li is the teacher to 4 of the 8 immortals. Shown as a deformed beggar with an iron crutch, this body is actually a shell. Just prior to Li's birth, a dazzling white light with a fragrant aroma permeated the mother's room. Due to this special event, the baby was named Li Ning Yang, meaning concentrated light. The young handsome Li has no worldly interest except cultivating the Tao. Impressed with his advancement, Lao Tzu invited Li to meet up. To astral travel, Li has to leave his body on earth. Li then instructed his disciple to guard his body. If on the 7th day after sunset, Li did not return, the shell can be cremated. On the 6th night, the servant got news that his mother was gravely ill. The disciple was in a dilemma as the 7th day came. To rush back to see his dying mom, he decided to cremate his teacher's body. Just before sunset, Li returned and saw a pile of burning ashes. To complete his cultivation in the present lifetime after receiving Lao Tzu's guidance, Li has soon to seek a fresh shell to inhabit. The first body available happened to be a dead crippled beggar. When Trigram Li, fire, is not harmonious, there is disruption in rest and activity. Sleep is disturbed, taxing the heart. The body is heated up with inner inflammation and lingering fever. As the trigram is topmost, we see upper body disturbances like headache and red eyes. The mind is agitated, being hung up with outer appearances rather than focusing on the inner light. Zhong Li Quan, Dreamlike World. A military general before being a Taoist, Zhong Li was born huge. Big ears, big forehead, broad chest, but did not speak a word till the 7th year. On his 7th year, little Zhong Li declared, "I walked in the Immortals' Purple Palace. I saw my name in the Jade Emperor's capital." Mother wasn't sure what was it about, but glad the rascal spoke. The brave Zhong Li was leading a war in the northern deserts when Li Tieguai noticed his prowess. This guy has immortals' bones, he thought. Wasted if he ended up being just a great general. He set Zhong Li's army camp on fire and gave the enemy a chance to attack. General Zhong Li and his troop fled into the forest on horseback until Zhong Li was left all alone. There he met a monk. The boy monk brought the exhausted general to meet a hermit. "Rest here, Zhong Li Quan. I've been waiting for you," declared the hermit. Zhong Li cannot return as a defeated general anyway. Lessons on the Tao ensued day and night. One day, missing his family, Zhong Li wanted to leave. On his horseback, he rode away from the hermitage. Then he looked back after just a few paces. There was nothing except trees and rocks, no sign of hermitage. On arrival, everyone said they have missed him for 7 years. Confused, Zhongli thought it was 7 days. He was in a twilight zone. When Trigram Quan, heaven, is out of sync, there is body-spirit disconnect, leaving the body unprotected from malignant forces. Brain is overtaxed with excessive thinking. The excess yang is not necessarily from fire but dryness, like no rain falling to lubricate the lungs. Contagious or terminal diseases are likely. The person does not trust dreams or intuition. Lu Dongping, fluid wandering. The most popular and the most scholarly of the 8, Lu was also the leader of the group, as he was the one that brought all 8 together. His emblem is the sword, thus commonly mistaken as the warrior of the group. Lu clarified that his sword was not meant to fight or kill, but mainly to direct qi, as in the swordplay qi gong. Lu was good with his sword, yet his ink brush produced great poetry when he became tipsy. He expounded on Jing semen conservation, yet he visited brothels regularly in his wanderings. Many cannot accept his paradoxical ways, but without female ying's blessings, semen cannot be produced. What is there to conserve anyway? Lu advocated the proper way of sexual cultivation. His encounter with Zhongli Quan in the yellow-milded dream is legendary, but Lu, as the creator of the well-known 15 herbs strengthen the heart pill Tian Wang Pu Xing Dan, is not known to many. This pill is not precisely produced today. Many of the 15 herbs have to go through processing in all 3 of water's transformation, as fluid in flowing streams, as ice in freezing, and as vapor in steaming. Finally, it is coated with cinnabar, a toxic mineral that is banned. When created precisely, this formula, with adjusted herbal dosages, can treat an extensive range of problems, not only sleep. When Trigram Kan water is in dissonance, there's lower body problems in the kidneys or reproductive system. Kidneys are failing due to toxins, likely from excessive medications. Water imbalances indicate cold dampness. As the Trigram Kan is at the bottom, leg edema and lower joint swellings are possible. Menstruation can be painful. The mind is not fluid and flowing. The above 3 immortals, or Mahasiddhas as they are known in India, are the most iconic among the 8. Their stories are well known in Chinese culture. They tend to hang out in pairs to help others. In part 2, we start with the only female of the 8, He Xiangu. Though subdued and gentle, her clairvoyant sight has helped many. She acts like a glue that harmoniously binds everyone.